What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dual Sport Outdoors. Now, I'm pretty excited for this one. This is the Schwarz Lost Trail 5 or LT5. This is a collab between Schwarz and Aaron over at Gideonstactical. So what you have here is what I love in a sheath, just a good old basic Kydex sheath with a nice little drop loop on the back. I like that they used metal for that as well. Holds it in, a little bit of rattle, but I can't shake it loose. So that's good when I'm out on the bike. I don't have to worry about it being bounced right out of the freaking sheath on me. So the sheath out the way. So what we have here is about 5 inches of A2 tool steel. You got right about a 4.5 inch, I'd say, handle. You can see if your hands are any bigger than my ginormous hands, like my dad's, this knife won't be comfortable for you because my dad's pinkies would be out here on this handle. But for me, absolutely comfortable. You got this textured rich light, which is like a paper micarta. The hell off my knife spreader. But I mean, everything, all the transitions here are seamless. I mean, the build quality on this is amazing. TJ did an amazing job on this. Now this right here, you can sort of choke up. I mean, I got sausage fingers, so you can see that edge is like right there kissing my finger. So I'd have to be careful. Nice 90-degree spine. Thick tip. I believe the HRC on this is like 62, 63, something like that. Lanyard hole. A little bit of an attitude adjuster out back if you need that. Nice bird beak, which will keep you from sliding off the back again. I don't recommend this whole scoot back and chop thing. So look at that drop point, sweeping up belly. I bet this would be a pretty decent hunting knife. High saber ground. So let's take it over and put it to work. Now, as you know, I don't do extreme batoning anymore like I did back in the days of Woodland Tactical. However, there are some knots on here, and I am going to aim straight at them. And we'll see how it does. This is about all you'd want to try to span with this knife anyway. And of course, it's blowing the piece right apart because the piece is somewhat dead. Yeah, it's coming apart in chunks, but either way, this is a good test of edge stability, if nothing else, because this is super hard, super dead wood. So we'll see if this edge rolls at all as I'm beating it through this. There we go. Now we're right in the knot, and it blew it right apart. Very nice. You know what? Let's grab one more piece that maybe won't blow apart like that. Okay, well, we got a lot further in that one. Man, Aaron, TJ, nice work. You guys designed quite a nice blade here. I am loving this. This is definitely a nice little companion-sized blade, because here in California, I can legally carry a fixed blade of any size as long as it's openly displayed on my belt. However, if I walk around town with this K-bar, someone's going to call the cops, and then I have to sit there and go through oh no, the law allows it. Where something like this almost disappears. Nobody would even see it, really. Unless they were some Karen that was just looking for a reason to call the cops that day. But again, because most of my bushcrafting skills are with a saber ground knife, I can make really nice curls with this that fall right off the frickin' stick. Trying to get a few that'll actually hang on to the wood here so I can bring this up and show it to you. Man, let's stand up and see. Okay, we'll just make them a little thicker to start, and maybe try to deposit a few ultra thins right here at the top. And I just cut them off. Okay, so you get it. It'll feather stick. Now let's make our little 7-notch per the usual. Bite straight on down in as soon as I start popping it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is a great mid-size survival knife. Now for me, mid-size is anywhere between 5 and 7 inch field knife, or any blade length really, or not blade length, but blade style. Personally, I prefer this more field, you know, combat utility type blade, but you know, if you prefer more of like an LT Wright style knife, then by all means use that. Oh man, easy to start a bow drill notch. See, I don't even want to quit using this thing. I've already done more work in the testing with this than I normally do. And then it's such a thick tip that it doesn't even, you know, doesn't even really want to bring any wood up unless I get down into a crevice of the log like that. Otherwise, it just kind of wants to push itself on up out of there. So let's go this way with the wood's grain and see. Yeah, see, even if I wanted to like rip this log apart for grubs to use as fishing bait or food, it'd be very difficult with this knife. So that's my one gripe with it, is it's a little thick in the tip to tear a log apart looking for grubs. But anyway, let's come forward, give you a little look. So there's the beginning of a bow drill divot, feather sticks, 7 and square. Let's look at the knife. So the edge is still good. I mean, I could still shave or cut paper with that. Tip is still straight and attached. This is one of the most comfortable handles I've ever had on a knife, by the way. I love this handle. Like, I am squeezing this with all my might right now, and I don't feel a single pain, hot spot, nothing. So I absolutely love this blade. Anyway, guys, that's just a quick look there at your TJ Schwarz LT5, Lost Trail 5, whatever you want to call it. Please be sure to thumbs up, subscribe, use those Amazon links. It helps me continue to buy stuff, especially the nicer ones like this, to show you guys, because Aaron and I are basically the only two out here that are actually getting these nicer, higher-end blades and putting them to work. A lot of guys anymore, you know, Chris over at Prepared Mind 101 used to, but he doesn't make that many videos anymore. So Aaron and I are basically the only two out here using them. I'd love to see Reaper Militia Outdoors come back and start taking knives to Pound Town too, but I understand he's got some stuff going on at home that he's sorting out, and then hopefully he'll be back. So yeah, please be sure to thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll see you next time.